everybody, long time no see. It's Work From Home Friday. So in June, we went to Colorado, and it was amazing. And we spent a couple of days in Aspen with the rich people. It was cool.
I want to live there.
And then after that, we drove over to mountains and we got out the four-wheeler. Oh gosh, I gotta tell about that too. Hold on, let's back up some more. So y'all remember Buzz Buzz, Tammy's little yellow four-wheeler? Buzz Buzz was really made for like racing, so it's not made for mountain trails and stuff like what we like to do. And we traded in Buzz Buzz on Mercedes. Tammy decided to name her new four-wheeler Mercedes because compared to riding on Buzz Buzz, where the suspension is really hard and it's got a straight rear axle and it's like Mercedes is like riding in a Mercedes because it's smooth and it goes over the rocks and just don't care, and it says just and a big wide cushy seat and oh yeah, like a Mercedes. So anyway, fast forward, we went to Aspen, then we drove over to Taylor Park, and it was so cool. There's a big lake there, and it's so beautiful, and they have these little cabins that are quaint. That's what you call it when there's only one plug and only one light bulb in the whole thing. And I was really looking forward to staying there, but Tammy was so excited to get her Mercedes out on the trail that we had to, as soon as we got there, we didn't even really unpack. We just unloaded the bikes and took off on a little warm-up run.
Correction, we did to unpack.
Okay. We unpacked the cooler. That's about it. Anyway, so we rode up, and this trail was hard. It was supposed to be, you know me. I want to do something challenging. I don't want to be bored. But guess what? Mercedes loved it. Mercedes went over all these big rocks and everything, and it's like, it's cool, whatever. Thumper, on the other hand, was like, what are you doing to me? Why am I here? But anyway, it was really hard, but we got through the trail, and then it started to sprinkle. And if you know anything about the Colorado mountains, you know that if in the afternoon, if it starts to sprinkle, you better get home quick, because that truck is completely covered in rhino lantern.
Side note.
So if you know anything about the Colorado mountains, you know that when it starts to sprinkle in the afternoon, you better be on your way home, because it's going to rain, and it's going to be lightning, and it's dangerous. So we turned around, we went back down the trail, we got back to the trailhead, back to where it was just basically dirt road, and I asked Tammy, do you want to get out the rain gear, because we're going to get wet? So Tammy says, no, just go fast. I can go fast. So we went fast. We went really fast, and we're going down this logging road, and we come to a corner that I forgot about. And we were going about 40 miles an hour on a dirt road on a four-wheeler and a motorcycle. And I braked really hard to make this corner, and when Tammy matched me so she didn't run over my sorry butt, she rolled it over. She flipped Mercedes and smushed it, and it smushed her. Long story short, we made it down to Gunnison and got to the hospital, and...
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Back up.
So, she's laying there, and I can't feel my leg. Okay, so stay still, we check wiggle the toes and everything. Okay, everything works except I can't move my right leg. That's what she says, not me, her. When I feel around, there's no bones sticking out or anything gross like that. So I figure she dislocated her hip or something. I'm really hoping she didn't break her leg. I was able to kind of like lift her up and swing her good leg over and get her on the back of my motorcycle. Can I go back to we made it to Gunnison and you broke it?
After an hour.
Okay, so we took us an hour to get to Gunnison. We got to Gunnison, got to the hospital, and they said, yep, she has a broken hip socket. So we're going to have to send you to Denver. And all this time, I haven't had time to go back to the cabin to get our luggage or, we just pulled up, we left my bike right in front of the cabin, took off.
Correction.
Oh, jeez.
He's forgetting everything. I was smart and I said, hey, honey, grab the overnight bag. See, I still had brains.
Yes, she's the smart one. So I did grab the overnight bag, so we each had one pair of underwear and a pair of socks and like some shorts or something, but that was really it. I was still wearing my motorcycle boots and my motorcycle pants, and I did have a t-shirt. I changed it into a t-shirt. So the next day, finally, the specialist comes in at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We'd been there all day long. So the doctor comes in with his hands in his pockets and he's like, yeah, well, I looked at the thing and blah, 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 technical terms, blah, blah, and it's inoperable, so you're fine. We'll just wait for the pain to go away and then you can leave. I'm like, what? Why did we drive all the way over the mountains? Why are we here? Why did we spend tens of thousands of dollars of our insurance company's money at the hospital for you to come in here for 5 minutes and say, blah, 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 you're fine, you can go? I do not like. Anyway, so that's the story. And so Tammy.
Oh, no. You have to tell them about the dismissal.
Alright, so on Wednesday, our friend Jennifer Weeks, thank you Jennifer, you're awesome, comes and stays with Tammy for the day in the hospital. Randy Pants, thanks Randy, comes with me and we drive over the mountains to go get the stuff, and I get on the phone with the cabin people who I called and let know that, you know, what the deal was and why we were going to Denver and all that. They actually went up and found the four-wheeler and brought it down for me, which was awesome. Thank you guys, rock. Taylor Park Trading Post. Stay there, because those guys are amazing. They brought it down, so Randy and I got over there, we picked everything up. Now, before I left, we told the hospital people, I'm going to go get our stuff. Is it going to be cool that Tammy stays here all day? Because she's not ready to go home yet anyway. And then I can go get the stuff and come back, and I'll be back like 7, 8 o'clock tonight. And that'll be fine. Yes, that'll be fine. We understand. That'll be fine. Great, no problem. So, I go. We're on our way back. We're just leaving Taylor Park. We're going up into the mountains to go over the passes again. They're coming back the other way. And we get a phone call from Tammy, and she says, well, I'm going to Jennifer's house. What? Why? They're kicking me out. Do not like. They kicked her out of her room. Sorry, we need this room. You have to leave now.
On a side note, I had nothing. I had no clothes. I had no ID. I had no purse. I had nothing but a cell phone and a hospital gown.
Yeah. She had no insurance card. She had no bank card. She had no credit card. She had no ID. She had nothing. But the hospital says, sorry, you have to leave now. And we're like, you said it would be okay for her to stay till 8 o'clock so when I could get back and we could check out and everything. Nope, you gotta go now. Sorry, bye. Boot. There's the curb. See ya. Do not like. We have a deal with this thrift shop across the street, so we're gonna let you have some thrift shop clothes. So when I finally get back and I find Tammy and she's being wonderfully taken care of by the Weeks, she's wearing some very sexy shorts that come up to like here. So because our Colorado trip was kind of cut short and a little bit disappointing, we have decided to take this Labor Day trip now that Tammy's hip is all better and she can get out and about and walk and do things, that we're going to go down to San Antonio and spend some time on the Riverwalk and just be with each other, and it's going to be awesome. Yes, my camera lady is not very good at her job. But that's okay. Better she's filming because I'm driving. Don't film and drive.